Good afternoon, this is michael.goode from reapertrades.com with another edition of today's trading recap. I'll try to be relatively brief. I'm not really in the mood for this. After the NASDAQ stole $1,000 of my hard-won profits today. I'll start with that trade. It's what I call fat finger short. This is our chart of ICOG. And you can see right at here, somebody put in a huge order that drove the price from about 70 cents up to $2, and then it came down. I shorted at 1.085 and covered at 92 cents for about $1,000 in profit on my 6,000 shares. Unfortunately, the NASDAQ reviewed the trades and said that, oh, whoever made the trades that drove up the price must have made an error. Therefore, we're canceling every single trade above 81 cents. And that means all my profit is gone, and now I have about $60 in losses, which is my commissions, because they don't take away my commissions on that. This has happened before. The one other time it did happen, though, it was worse because they canceled my short sell and not my buy to cover, so I ended up long overnight a crappy stock at a really crappy price, and ended up that time with a few $100s in losses. Anyway, again, would have been a nice $980 in profits. Instead, it's a $60 loss. There's not too much I can do about that. The only other thing I should say is I should have held longer. Again, the NASDAQ canceling trades, that's a big risk of this type of trade, but out of maybe 15-20 such trades I've done over the last year, actually probably about 20 trades I've done over the last year, this is only the second one where the trades have been canceled or broken. Now, let's go back and take a look at another trade. That was a Tim Alerts trade. He bought STLN, and as is my wont, I bought big right around here, 417, and I sold most of my shares about 7 cents later for about $400 in profits, and I had 2,000 shares I held until I don't know, about 432 here, and I sold those not because I wanted to, but because I wanted to concentrate on ICOG, and also it looked like GGC might go red on the day. Overall plus, let's see, what was it? STLN, it was plus 661. So let's close this. My other trade was not in Interactive Brokers. I did through Sogo trade. I won't bother showing you. I'll just show you the chart here in Interactive Brokers. It was GGC. I shorted it. I messed up my entry. Otherwise, I played it okay, I think. GGC is up huge from 8 to about 40 bucks over the last 5 days. And because it's kept going up each day, that means it's more of a short squeeze than just because of the news. If it were just the news, then the stock should have gone up the first day or two and then sort of, held steady. Here, I shorted when it broke resistance. Unfortunately, I did this wrong. I should have shorted it when it broke the resistance at 37 intraday. See, it only once went below 37, and that was a very brief spike right after the open. Instead, I waited until it went below 36 or 35.80, which was its absolute low of the day. Again, that gave me a crappy entry of 35.50. 37 was my cover price, and I covered right when it broke that. It didn't do what I wanted, but it was still a decent trade overall. It would have been a good trade, a very good trade, if I'd shorted right around 36.50 or so. Instead of losing maybe 400 or 300, I lost about 1,600 on that. So that's it for today. Again, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you learned something.